'cause I'm going to trouble the water. See that bedrock dressing white, 'cause I'm going to trouble the water. The leader look like there is red meat, 'cause I'm going to trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water, 'cause I'm going to trouble the water. See that bedrock dressing, 'cause I'm going to trouble the water. It looked like the bed that holds his hands, 'cause I'm going to trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. In the water, 'cause I'm going to trouble the water.
Master, he say, where you get that long hair from, girl? And I say, why it ain't mine. It's from some grandma or some mama for me that got some master stuck his, inside her. Oh, Missy. She hid her face, 'cause she just know he gon' whop me again. But he didn't. He laughed. Massa. Even after he beat me when I was a baby girl, I don't know, 7. Even when he beat me then. Even when I first started bleeding, bleeding. Even when after that, he took me. Ha. And Massa, the devil, he never make me laugh.
Lord, it is I, Elizabeth again. It is true that I do not believe that you are indeed there in the firmament. But I do not know everything there is to know in the world, and it is possible that you are there. In consideration of that possibility, Lord, give me strength. Lord, give me strength as I ask you to do every morning before I go into Master Henry's room and see that moldering all over his body. He not dead yet, and the very skin is rotting off his bones. Lord, give me strength before I try to take away some of the pain by washing his body, and the washing causes more pain. Lord, I do not have a picture in my mind of what evil looks like. But if you are there, you know the evil that Master Henry has done. And perhaps that is the worse and worse rotting horror that I find upon him every morning. So, Lord, if you are there, give me strength. Amen. Lolly? 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 Are you in here? Confounded girl, get out here right now. You stop that. Stop that right now. Gal, I have to do everything in this house by myself. You stop that right now and get out here. You got any drawers on under that, gal? Well, let me see 'em. All right. You got a jumper on under that, gal? That will suffice. I have seen everything that I need to see. Now, you probably require nourishment. Compose yourself. Come with me to the kitchen.
Cause I'm going to trouble the water. See that bed dressing white. Cause I'm going to trouble the water. The leader look like there is red. Cause I'm going to trouble the water.
Sometimes I wish I had the same peaceful bovine disposition that you have, Lolly. I sometimes desire to let go of decency and decorum, resign my composure, and simply observe the chaos of life happening, immune from chaos from inside a quiet mind. Listen to that. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. It is quiet now. It is quiet now, and he is sleeping, and I feel as if there is nothing in the world save for time passing slowly. Oh, so slowly. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
Lolly?
I believe I hear her. Perhaps you want to try to escape her wrath. Oh, Lolly, she will see you there. Morning, Mammy.
Master Henry's laudanum, Missy.
Well?
I dosed him myself. This bottle was half empty last evening. Master Henry is close to his last breath. He could not possibly have the strength to do this. Someone emptied this bottle. It was not I. Missy, I require $1 so that I may go into town to purchase more laudanum for Master Henry.
No, I believe he is going to die today. I can feel it.
Well, Missy, let me go and purchase more laudanum so that I may try to ease his pain.
I think not. I believe it is as you say. He is out of his mind and cannot feel anything anymore.
I will find $1 myself, Missy. It's a damn shame. I don't know who your mammy was. lunch soon? A man is dying in this house.
Deeply sorry. I will
He was a
repay you
woman's
for
husband.
the laudanum.
He was a bad man, an evil man, but he was a woman's husband. She married him, tried to have children with him, tried. And even he, a bad and evil man, grieved when 3 of his children died before they were even born. Everybody in this house witnessed his grief. Oh, his grief could not make him a good man. It would be completely false to say so. But he was a woman's husband. I will allow that it will be less burdensome in this house when he is gone. But he still has life. We must have love or some kind of feeling. That woman is wearing a party dress today.
I have too many things to do today. Spend this much time looking for you. I hope you are not making more work for me. You in here. Is this what you're in here for? And this? I'll take these. What are you doing in here? You didn't make another mess, did you? Work, 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 work. Where's my broom? Where's my broom? I know you haven't been sweeping. You just hid it from me, didn't you? Where is it? Oh. Were you messing with that? Do you have another toy I need to know about? First the axe, then the cat of nine tails, and now the broom. What you gonna do with that broom, gal? Confound it. Work 30 hours a day. Take care of it. Oh, don't give me that look, Lolly. Don't give me that look. Sometimes that look you give me worse than anything mean. Even Master Henry say, yes, it is.
I know who my mammy is. I have seen my mammy cry 3 times. The 3rd time, the last time I saw my mammy cry, was when my 4th baby died in her arms, only a few hours old. The 2nd time I saw my mammy cry was when she fell to her knees and kissed my daddy's feet because he told her that he was sending her with me to my new husband's home so I would not be without my mammy and my mammy would not be without me. But the first time I saw my mammy cry, I was 15 years old. I was 15 years old, and it was the first time that I had ever seen my mammy cry. And it was the day that my daddy told you that he was announcing my engagement to that evil man who is dying upstairs. You cried, Mammy. You cried. And Mammy, I am not celebrating because he will soon be dead. I am celebrating because I know that he is finally suffering as much as I have suffered since the first day that I stepped into this house. Now, I have been trying to get your attention to help me with my hair since I woke up this morning. I believe my hair is feeling the excitement. My excitement that I will soon be free.
The only thing wrong with your hair, Missy, is that your hair is 25 and you are not. I have to see to Master Henry. I have to wash him. And after that, I have to go find out what that gal Lolly is doing, because she is probably making more work for me. After that, I will bring you your tea, and perhaps we will attend to your hair.
It is not my fault that I am 45, and have not a single strand of gray or white hair. And I believe that I have just as much hair at this moment as I have always had. My hair is somewhat like youth, untamed, a little bit wild, a little bit unpredictable. Mammy just does not understand that just as I have not been a grieving wife nursing my husband to his inevitable horrible end, that is what all the doctors said, inevitable, and knowing how monstrously that he has treated me and everybody else in this house, except you, Mammy. He is afraid of you. And knowing how monstrously he has behaved toward my family and all the friends I used to have, knowing that, Mammy, how could you expect that I would be a grieving widow, staying by my husband's side, a helpmate unto death, and perhaps even throw myself across his funeral pyre like some exotic Oriental woman?
I think perhaps because you have never had a man, Mammy. Had him. You just do not understand what it is like when you did have one and then you did not have him anymore. What else is there for white women? We do not work. We do not know how to do anything unless perhaps we are taught how to play the piano. I do not know how to do anything except take care of my hair, take care of my skin, take care of my figure. And why, Mammy, were we expected to do that? We were expected to do that to get ourselves a husband, someone who would cherish us and take care of us and adore us and love us until the end of our days. I have not had that, Mammy, and you and everyone else know that. So, as I have not been a grieving wife, I will not celebrate my bereavement wearing widow's weeds. I do not intend to be one of those sad, ghastly creatures all sewn up in black so that one cannot even discern whether she has a bosom, legs, and a waistline. And certainly not. Well, I am still very much aware of mine, Mammy. I'm not the one who is dying, he is. I have not had tenderness and comfort from my husband, whom I did love for a time long enough that I remember what it was like. I try to take care of myself the way my mother taught me, so that perhaps when I am able to leave this house, instead of feeling like a prisoner and ashamed in society because of my husband, well, I am not the only person of a certain age who has lost a spouse. And, Mammy, if I am able to do so, I intend to get myself another one. Free. Good. I am happy for her. Mammy, I have thought many times of a way to tell you what that evil man did to me. Made me turn against him, so much so that my last 3 babies who died in your arms were gotten by force from my husband. Those babies were not conceived out of love. And now that the time is upon us when he will no longer be here, in a manner of speaking, we will all be somewhat free, like Lolly is now, because we have all been in his thrall. I have thought of a way to tell you what he did to me, but I fear that the only way I can tell you is in a way that may make us both feel extremely uncomfortable and immodest. Before my first child was conceived, before Lolly's son was gotten by force from my husband, we all agreed about the horror of that, are we not? Before that time, I went willingly to my husband's bed. I did like to be touched that way, Mammy. I did like the way it felt. Perhaps because I was innocent and did not know yet what it really means to be a woman, I was somewhat insatiable. I can see, Mammy, that you are already somewhat uncomfortable. There is an irony in that, you know. All the horror and death
that you have seen from taking care of so many people, helping all of us deal with grief and death while you were alone. Except for me, perhaps. You have been a solitary woman, Mammy, and you have no idea what it feels like, and I am sorry that I have to use this word, Mammy. You have no idea what it feels like to be a whore in your own husband's bed. It was not enough for him to go all over the plantation, which he did not even try to hide because he was the master of all those women. It was not enough for him to terrorize and defile a child, so much so that now Lolly cannot even speak. And Mammy, you remember, I taught that child to read. But the last time I went willingly to my husband's bed, I found not just he in the room. Elizabeth, he had that child, Lolly, naked in the bed with her legs spread wide apart and the covers all pulled down where I could see her. There was blood in the bed. And he told me that he wanted me to take Lolly the way that he took me. Oh, Mammy, you look as though you can barely contain yourself. I am so sorry, but there is one more thing. When I refused to do what he wanted me to do, he grabbed me by my hair, not by my neck or by my arms, where he knew my Mammy would see the imprint of his evil, filthy fingers. And he beat me all over my body where he thought you wouldn't see. I'm sorry, Mammy. I am sorry, but I needed you to know. I did not want you to think that I had contracted his illness of evil. And I am truly sorry to have kept such a big secret from you, Mammy. But I promise, it is the only secret that I have ever kept from you.
My husband is dead, Elizabeth. He is dead.
Leave me be, Missy.
Oh, Mammy.
Leave me be.
Mammy.
I am not angry. An old mind, like an old stomach, can't consume anything too rich, anything that takes so long to digest that it causes a disturbance that makes one very ill. Oh, what you told me, Missy. I will be ill for a very long time. Leave me be. Leave me be, Missy. Master Henry, do you remember what happened between us the first night that I was in this house? You hit me, you knocked me down, you pulled off my drawers, and you saw it. The place between my legs where I burned myself with the tongs from the fire. You said, "Bitch, you ain't a woman." And I said, "No man ever make me one neither." You hardly looked me in the eye after that. 30 years. Not until the day you knew that you were never going to get up out of this bed again by yourself. I came to the door. And you said, "Bitch, are you going to kill me?" Because you knew that I knew you were never going to leave this house alive again.
You said, bitch, you're Satan, ain't you? I said, I ain't a bitch, and I ain't Satan, and this ain't hell. There ain't no hell except for the evil that's in evil men. And you laughed. You laughed. You said, bitch, you aren't ever gonna let me die, are you? And I said, I ain't a bitch. I am a woman. I have taken care of everyone in this house. Everyone in this house is my child, including you, Master Henry. That makes me a woman. I stopped hating you a long time ago, Master Henry. It is not possible for me to hate anyone who I have taken care of like a baby. But now, what I know today, Master Henry, that the evil you done was deeper and darker than anything I knew, deeper and darker than any man, white or black, I ever knew. And knowing all the things that have gone on in this house that I would never want to know if I had had a choice. Things will never be the same in this house again, Master Henry. Goodbye.